are getting into some of the looks from AMVCA 10. There were loads of them, but first, let me introduce you to my jury. First things first, you know her, you've seen her, you've absolutely loved her, and so have I. The one and only Jennifer Olize. I'm so happy to have you share this moment with me right now. Hi, how are you?
Good to have you back.
Thank you, albeit for a day.
Okay. Well, we're happy to see you.
Thank you. And of course, I feel like the last time I saw, well, not the last time I saw you, but it was a year ago at about this time. I think we have that video in Cannes. I was reporting, right? I was like, holding my microphone, and where's my video? I just see Annie out of the blue. Ooh. And I just turned, I was like, what's going on?
That was a funny
that was crazy. That's what it was.
You know what's actually funny? I heard your voice before I saw you. I was walking down the streets of Cannes, just outside where the main festival is, and I hear a voice. I'm like, I know this voice. Is that not catchy? And so I walk around the front and I start filming, and I literally walk towards her as I'm filming, and she sees me and stops dead in the middle of the interview that she's doing and screams and runs towards me. And the woman that was watching, that she was interviewing, I think was just like, what is going on? Like, is this your youngest brother? Like, what is happening? That was a fun time. That was fun.
Wonderful.
For me, it was, how distinct of a voice. Yeah, that's the video right there. So I'm reporting, right?
Oh my God, see your face.
No, literally, I was working.
I've never seen someone this happy to see me. My mom is not this happy when she sees me.
Do you know how distinct of a voice you need to have to recognize a person? But no, it was incredible. But Annie is joining us on the show today. And I keep telling you this, but every time I see you, the first person I think of is Andrea Leon Talley, from your style to your height. And it's incredible
that's true.
Right? It's incredible how much you love fashion. But anyway, without much ado, let's get right to it. Let's take a look at the looks we have today. Okay. We're going to begin with the first look today. So it's real simple. You basically tell us what you thought about it.
Okay.
And just give your generic assessment of it. We're going to begin with Nana Akudo's.
Give an honest opinion.
Yes, Nana Akudo's outfit. Shall we take a look at that?
Just get into it.
Let's get right into it. Our first look, please. Yes, so this is Nana Akudo. Okay. And she is wearing Yoli Compson. So let's talk about it, guys. Annie, obviously, I'm gonna kick off with you. So what did you think about Nana's outfit?
This was one of my favorites. Actually, and it's funny because I'm not too familiar with her work as an actress. I know she's based in Ghana, but I see her every year at the AMVCAs, and she's always one of the absolute standout looks of the entire evening. So I think we already knew going into this year that she wasn't going to disappoint.
To be honest, what did you think as well, Jennifer?
I think she looks absolutely stunning. Like he said, I only see her AMVCA. I saw her last year. For me, she was my best dress. This year as well, honestly, this piece is like artistic.
Stunning.
And for me also, she's also my best dress for the year. I just have to say, like from the beginning, definitely my best dress.
See, you shouldn't have started with this one.
Because now it's definitely my best dress.
No, actually, this was intentional because I felt like, you know what, let's start from all the way up. I think that she was a lot of people's best dressed because when I look at her outfit, right, it goes against the laws of everything that happens in Lagos, Nigeria. And by everything that happens in Lagos, Nigeria, I mean our typical Ashwebi fashion. Right. It goes against the rule of corsets. It goes against the rule of sparkle. This is a very individualistic fit. This is an outfit that screams personality. It screams we thought through what we wanted and we curated something specially for her.
100%.
And we didn't see anyone
in anything similar.
I
don't expect this to go. I mean, there's a bit of like a vestige of a corset situation kind of.
Of course there is, but then it's not the focus.
But like you said, it's not the focus.
Yeah.
They didn't rely on that alone to make the look. Like there's still so much else to look at and to draw your attention. Like I always joke that AMVCA is like the annual corset convention in Lagos. So it's always nice to see someone who has like a twist of a take on it.
Yeah. I just love her skin, her hair, the makeup, the dark eyes, the lips, nude lips. She just got the whole package. Everything was nice. I can't see her shoes, but I'm sure her shoes look great.
It's lit. So everyone has a piece of paper in front of them now. So I'm going to let you just give your assessment.
Assessment?
Mine is 100% a 10.
10 over 10, girl. 10 over 10 for me too.
All right, let's move to our next look. We have Osas Ighodaro in Vicky James.
Queen.
Yes, she's wearing Vicky James. Let's take a look at Osas's outfit.
Wow. Osas looks nice. This is nice. I prefer this look to the last one from last year. She's definitely improving every year. Look at those curves, girl.
But you see, I was going to say that, right? Have you ever seen that thing that they say, you order the dress, but did you order the body? Did you order the... Osas has an amazing body, right? So...
Very beautiful.
If this dress was on somebody that did not have a body type, because remember we're looking at the dress.
Yes.
Do you think it's going to slap this much?
I think, I don't like the question because a dress and the wearer are inseparable. So
How so?
I think that's
So
the way,
a dress is made for the
fashion.
person
It's-
who's wearing it.
Especially when you consider this type of event where everyone is going in a sort of couture-ish direction. The dress is as much about the wearer as it is the designer.
Yeah.
And in the case of like the Vicky James girls, I get the sense that most of them, the stuff they're wearing is made for them. So if a dress has been made for you, if Vicky James was inspired by you, if you were the muse for that outfit, then
It's
why
not
do
fair
we
to
even
like
need to
imagine
separate
it on somebody else.
It was made for
I like
her.
that. I
no
agree.
one else was
That's
going to
fair
wear
enough.
this.
I like that. Okay, so
That's fair enough.
I mean, I like it. I for meal.
You don't have it.
The shoulder, I might not.
Yeah,
But I really like the dress. So, you know, Jennifer, what's your
Let's rate
assessment of
it.
it?
Okay, so I would do 8.
An 8? Okay, Jennifer's an 8.
It's a 9 for me.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
I mean, extra points just for being a sass.
Yeah.
To be honest.
8 for me is really high, don't get me wrong, but because of that 10, I just have to give this an 8.
Yeah, this
Okay, because you see why I started with Nana
Yeah,
Afo's
no, like
outfit. You
that,
see
that
why?
the distance is too much, so I just gave a little space, you know. But Osas, you look beautiful, my darling.
Okay, well, let's move on to our next outfit. We have the one and only legend, Richard Mofe-Damijo. Let's take a look at. See it. I'll just say hello, sir. How are you, sir? I hope you're having a beautiful
evening,
day watching
sir.
the show. Sir. No, really, what did you guys
Your
think?
Royal Highness.
Can I be honest? I would have flown the hat
love
away.
that. Okay.
I mean, you already know I love this look.
Of course, this is right down your alley.
it's
What would
giving
you?
me-
The hat, though.
You know why I like the hat? Because also with the stripes, it's giving me a kind of Ragbaja effect.
Okay.
And I wonder if that was maybe an intentional reference. There's something there that, to me, is like connecting with Ragbaja. And
Okay.
obviously, if you love the music, then you love the
making you
fashion.
said it, I can see it.
You know
now.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
possible that was an inspiration somewhere in there. So I'm not mad at the hat.
Yeah. And I feel this is very dramatic. Usually he's more toned down, like
He
with a
is.
suit, or,
He
you know,
is.
black, white.
I know.
But this
I really
is
appreciate the
dramatic.
men
He
really came
dressed
out
up.
like Nigerian and celebrated their culture. So what number are we giving this one?
Let's just say, okay. For me, I would do a 9.
I'll also give it a 9.
I'll
I'll give it a 9
Yeah.
for a
A 9,
man.
yeah,
for a man. Because I'm going to
I'll
judge the
do a
men and
9.
the women on a slightly
I'll
different
do a 9
scale.
for this.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Let's take a look at the next look. Uche
Okay.
Montana in another Vicky James outfit.
Vicky
And
James
James
was
has taken it.
winning.
You know,
Taking
I'd
it.
say this, Annie.
Vicky James was
Taking a
winning.
cue from what you just spoke about, I couldn't agree more. I think now that you've given it context, a dress is made for the wearer. So when, as a designer, you take inspiration from who you're dressing,
Yeah, that's true.
I couldn't imagine this dress looking better on Enu. This is a dress that's meant for Uche Montana. And
Right.
you know, when Vicky James talked about the ostrich feathers, and I think she talked about how it cost just the ostrich feathers 1.2 million naira.
Okay.
I asked myself,
Okay,
Funds.
Vicky James.
how much is the whole dress?
Okay, Vicky James.
This is all hand-placed stones. I mean, this is not a fabric that Vicky James does this. When she's making a dress, she starts out plain and she builds up. So she's literally drawing the pattern on the dress.
Very nice.
And then she's putting these stones one by one.
And it looks also like they've maybe matched the tone of the dress to her skin tone a little bit.
Are you,
And I can't tell just
see,
from this one
Annie,
photo.
I love that you brought this up. There's nothing more frustrating than, and it breaks my heart because there was so many mistakes like that on the carpet. As a woman, when you're wearing mesh and the mesh doesn't match your skin,
Okay.
it's the most wicked thing you could do. I'm sorry. It's the
like
most
I think they
wicked
matched
thing
it
you
quite
could
well.
do.
Yeah. It reminds me of Beyonce's Met Gala look from 2015. It had a similar sheer effect with the
Oh,
rhinestone.
okay. So maybe
Exactly,
that's
it
like a
does. It does.
replicated look.
So what's the look for
Okay.
you, Annie?
As in, what am I rating it?
What are you rating it?
Well, for me, it's okay, but it's not 100% for me because it just looks like a style that we've seen a lot of times. Besides the feathers, obviously, you've made mention to how much it was, how much it cost, but I feel it feels like sort of like a shabby, sort of like you're going for a wedding.
This is a bride, hello?
Yeah, like you're going for a wedding.
This is a whole bride.
But it's not a wedding.
Beautiful. She's so stunning. I love that hair.
It is a very nice look.
But
it is.
She does look good.
Yeah.
I'll give it a mid rating, maybe like a 7.
Yeah, I would do 7.
Yeah.
7 for me.
Okay.
7 for me.
Okay, well, let's talk about Toke's outfit. Toke Makinwa. Again, Toke Makinwa is wearing Vicky James.
Oh my God. TM. Okay, Toke, you shut it down. You shut it down. Obviously, I think this would have taken loads of time. How do you know how long it took to make?
No, I don't actually,
okay,
but I definitely know that it's another Vicky James piece, and it's a signature thing with her piece. It's like built up from the ground up.
I would love to be like a fly on the wall in the Vicky James studio for like the 2 weeks leading up to AMVCA. I need to see what's going on in there because there's so many looks coming out. They're all so different as well.
Yeah.
And like, are they passing through for fittings? You know what I mean? Is TM coming through
They
to try? Like, I want to really see that. Someone should commission a documentary.
I'm telling you. No, but at Rice News, actually,
Investigative journalism.
We're gonna reach out to Vicky James. Hey, Vicky James, we wanna not just interview you, and this is an open invitation, not just interview you, but actually work with you on the preparation of a dress.
I would like to see that process.
Because everybody wants to see it. Everyone wants to know how you source your fabric, how you design.
Yeah,
so I'm going to follow
talented.
this open invitation up with a phone call after the show. But that being said, what's your assessment of Toke's look? I like the spaceship thing going on below.
I definitely like it. I would give it an 8.
Okay.
Creativity, 100%. Beauty, beautiful hair, makeup, lovely, skin looking precious. But I still feel Nana gave me more of a 10 than this, regardless of how stunning this is.
Yeah.
So I would say,
so you're not giving it a 10?
Let me put it 9. 9. Yes, 9. Definitely
Okay.
9.
Okay, well, Annie, do you have an assessment for this?
Well.
I think it's strong. I think
It's a strong look.
strong.
It's a strong look for it. And I like that it has a bit of a couture-ish flair with the, the face being covered a little bit.
Does.
It reminds me of a lot of
You know what I
great
think
designers.
Nollywood should do? An open auction from the AM. No, really, because if you think about it, I was just thinking, we're having this conversation. In the stars in general wear so many dresses, you know, like there's so many from weddings.
Such a brilliant idea.
Where did these dresses go?
In their
Actually,
closet.
but 2 years ago for AMVCA 8, I think they did like a mini like museum in the lead up to the event, like a
That
mini where they had
sounds
photos
fantastic.
of some of like the iconic looks.
Yeah.
I can't remember now if there were mannequins. If there
No, it
weren't,
actually
that's a really
sounds
great
fantastic.
concept.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be limited to the AMVCA alone. I feel it should be limited. It should go
Just
across
extraordinary
events because,
dresses.
I mean, you spend
from
so
these
much,
designers.
1.2,
Gotta
2
make something
million.
back or wear it again.
Tasha said her was $20,000 last year.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, if you spend that much just for one day, you should be able to
It's
resell
gotta go in a museum
it.
somewhere. It's
Or
gotta-
you know, yeah, that's a brilliant idea, Kachi. I love that idea.
Well, let's take a look at the woman who showed up with 2 outfits, Chioma Ikoku. Let's take a look at her first outfit. This was Wisdom Franklin.
Damn.
Ooh.
What I love, see, I
Girl,
love,
you
this
are
could have been an
giving
outfit
me
on the Met Gala
life.
carpet.
Yes, because of the planty look.
This could have been an outfit
Ooh,
on the Met Gala
that
carpet.
black
Well,
is
and it's
giving
very
me
on
life.
theme, Garden of Time.
It's very on
It
theme
has
with
a
the
bit
Garden of
floral
Time.
really
I think
well.
that was Chioma's inspiration.
Giving
She
me
dressed up for the Met
life.
Gala to the AMVCA.
I love the black. I like the fact that it's black because it could have just been nude as well, everything nude. But the black definitely makes it pop. I love it.
Yeah, this is definitely like a top 3 for me, I would say.
Yeah,
It's very strong.
this particular look,
Wisdom
I really love.
Franklin is an insane designer. I would like, no shade to, you know, the Vicky James crew, they're great. I would love to see more of the Nollywood scene wearing Wisdom Franklin.
I agree.
I would love to see more
100%.
people in Wisdom Franklin. I mean, a lot of people obviously are familiar with the brand, but there's just such a like elevated sensibility that Wisdom Franklin has. Like they really know how to dress women.
You know, I also
really do.
think it is what, you know, when every time we see a Rice Fashion Week and we see the designers who roll out on the carpet and we see a particular type of look, oftentimes in our minds, it kind of just registers that when I think of T.I. Nathan, I think of a beautiful suit.
Right.
But what if I asked T.I. Nathan to make me a dress? You know, what if he channeled that inspiration behind, or even a tafo? You know, think of your look to the AMVCA. I believe we have an image of
do we have
any affairs? Yes, we have any affairs AMVCA.
I haven't even posted it yet.
Yes, let's take a look at that. We have that look.
Let's see.
Your look is a tafo. And when I saw what you wore, the first thing that came to my head was, this is a tafo? Because when I think a tafo, I think
the suits.
a suit. So I really wish they would give me my image. When I think, when I think of, when I think of a designer, I think of, thank you so much.
Okay,
this is
Annie. Okay.
And this is a tafo.
And it's giving yellow and green.
I mean, this is down Annie's alley, by the way.
Okay.
This is you, but I'm surprised that this was so it makes me think, you know what, maybe I should speak to a tafo, maybe a dress or something, because you just think.
Sure. I think people don't, Gucci, like you said, people don't realize how versatile a lot of these designers are. T.I. Nathan does women's wear, Atafo does women's wear. I saw actually quite a few men wearing Atafo at the AMVCAs on Saturday, but none were wearing agbadas. It was all the suits,
Okay,
which is why I like that. I get to take it in a different direction, and people expect that from me, for sure.
I love that.
Nice.
Well, let's move right on to Chioma's second look. Let's take a look at that, which is obviously by the same designer. Actually,
this is crazy.
This is by styled by Layo, actually.
This is crazy.
Her second look.
Okay. I like the corset-y look. I like the snatched waist. I love the hair.
See, Chioma can never do no wrong with fashion in my eyes. I'm sorry.
I'm not too sure about all that going on there, to be honest.
Where?
Where?
I mean, which one? Where? Because I'm like,
it's okay, but for me, it's just like.
Where?
I prefer,
the shoulder, the base, the middle.
Look. I prefer the first look.
I love them both. I
prefer
this one.
Like this look, I would do 8. The other one, I do 9.
Listen, all I just know is if Chioma and I were the same size, I'm calling her right now.
Oh my God.
Because we're very, we have very different bodies.
No, I love the waist though. That waist is
very creative.
It's very, very, do you see what this is giving me a bit of the structure that I talked about with Nana Akudo's outfit. You know, it's a very different look. But let's run right. Beauty. Let's take a look at Beauty, the BB Naija alumni's outfit.
Okay. Beauty.
I mean, she looks beautiful.
Yes, definitely beautiful.
For sure,
and apparently, Beauty won the award for Best Dress for the second time in a row.
Crazy.
But compared to Nana, did Nana attend? Did she go late? Did
Are we sure she was there?
Did she just take a photo? Wasn't she at the event? Didn't they see her?
Kachi, have you noticed that all these photos you're showing us are in the studio a week before the event?
Can we talk about that? Let me tell you guys.
So you think it's a week before the event?
No. Let me tell you something.
I thought it was on the day.
No.
Oh, is that what goes on?
Listen,
I'm late.
the African Magic Viewers Choice Awards.
Kachi, wake up this tea.
Let's wake up this
Wake it up.
Wake me
The
up.
African Magic Viewers Choice Awards have become quite notorious with the red carpet. It's impossible to get a decent picture.
Yes.
Okay.
It's impossible to get a decent video. Okay?
So you have to plan before.
I have attended, obviously, the Oscars, the Met Gala, I think the Cannes Film Festival, think of the biggest premieres in the world. And one thing that they take very seriously
is the red carpet.
Photo.
Yes.
They don't joke with it.
Yes.
The press and the red carpet, because the press is a whole other segment. You apply for your credential months ahead. You get credentialed down to the photographers. When you come on that carpet, first of all, you arrive 3 hours before the stars even show up. When the stars come on this carpet, they know that red carpet is what do you mean? Listen, the Oscars, right? They have so many publicists around. And what you're just doing is going from stall to stall, getting interviewed. So you know it, even if you are Michael Jackson, you know once I show up on the Oscars, I'm about to be interviewed, or I'm not getting interviewed at all, and I go right in. But the point is, as a star, think of it. Think of the best looks from the Oscars when we did that. We got all the looks from the red carpet, but I've heard this too many times that with the AMVCAs, you can't get a decent picture on the carpet.
To be fair, though, Kachi, when they do Oscars, I don't see Viola Davis doing look 1, look 2, look 3, look 4. We do that here because we're extra as hell.
True though, true.
So to be fair, if they would come with their 1 look and say this is my 1 look for the AMVCAs, I'm sure they could get that decent picture.
Yeah.
But they want to do 5. But let me wake up this tea because those 5 looks that they shoot, I promise you, in most cases, only one of them is making it to the actual event.
Yes.
They will be sitting in their car on their way to the AMVCAs, posting look 1, and pressuring and tensioning people on Instagram. They've started the looks. That look is not actually made. In fact, they've already returned it to the designer. They've
There's
returned that look 3 days
that goes
ago.
on with these things. It's incredible. But
actually, I saw half of these photos before the event. I've seen, these photos were ready because I know a lot of the photographers. So I've seen a lot of these looks 3 days before the show.
No, I mean, there's a lot to go into it, but again, you get that tea. Anyway, before we wrap things up, I really want us to take a look at my next look. It is Saga's look. Take a look at it. Take a look. I love a man in pink. I'm just going to say that. I really like a man in pink.
Okay.
But pink is a very daring color. It can either wash you out or make you look like an absolute god. So what is it doing to Saga?
I think this would be a great look for the Barbie premiere.
Yeah.
Very true.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
This could have been Ken.
It's not. It's giving Ken, which is not bad.
It's not, of course.
Barbie was a
Ryan
moment.
Gosling, hello.
That's not
It's
shade.
amazing.
Great look for the Barbie premiere. I don't think this is a red carpet pink. If he wanted to go
It's
pink,
the white shoes for me.
it needed to be like a Valentino pink. If it was going to be a
Yeah.
statement. But I'm not mad at the out of the box silhouette of the suit itself.
For me, I just feel the coat could have been longer. Or like, why did he stop there? Maybe if he wanted to be more dramatic, he could have done it to the floor. But it's not really a favorite look of mine, to be honest. Let's just keep it real.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's just keep. And
I
the
love
glasses,
no.
the shades, whatever, could have been different as well.
Let's
it's red.
skip over to Neo's outfit, please. Let's just skip over
let's
to
see
Neo.
Neo.
Because I have a question.
Yeah.
Let's get to Neo. I need you to see the look first, because looking at Neo's outfit is going to give context to my next question. What
Okay.
Neo is a handsome
He
man.
looks great.
Okay.
He's a handsome man.
I like the
but
fact that he makes an effort.
I never imagined that we could Ashwe-Bilize a Superman outfit.
No, don't kill me.
Like, think about it. This is like one of those. It looks like an armor.
Those dolls. Do you remember Action Man from back then?
Yes.
That's kind of what.
But then it's beaded.
I'm trying to figure out, like, I wish we could see me. I'm trying to figure
It's
out
the
what
muscle
it's
cut
made
out
with.
for me. Neo, like I said, Neo is a very handsome man. He has the natural muscle. He has the packs. He has everything.
It's a really good design. Actually, it's a recreation of a design from Vivienne Westwood from the 90s. It's almost an exact copy, except what he did that I don't like is he changed the waist. The Vivienne Westwood one had a very cinch, like a swimmer's body. That was how it was done, but they probably...
Did they wear the glove too, or is that a different
I
styling?
can't remember. It's possible they did. I would need to check the red carpet photo
If
again.
there was a performance going on, this could work. Because if you think about it, it's just like Chike's outfit. The outfit that are meant for performances, right? But then there are also outfits that are not meant to be worn around. It's just meant for a stage. This for me is, I've seen Neo look.
So what would you score him? Because I want to know if you're going to a good direction or a bad
To be
direction.
honest, I'd give it a solid 7. It's not like it's bad.
Okay.
It's not. It's a great outfit, but
I
it's
actually
just,
think he looks great, and I saw other
Yeah.
photos where he looked even better.
Yeah, I think
to be
he looks
honest.
good.
For me, I like the effort. I like the fact that he made that solid effort. I don't know what number I would give it, but I like the effort.
But you see now, every single person is talking about V's outfit. Let's take a look at that. V's
let's
outfit
see.
is generating a lot of controversy on social media because another alumni from Big Brother is Isilomo, and she basically criticized V's outfit. And these social media streets aren't easy. When you're not blown, they'll just be talking to you anyhow. Isilomo basically said that V's outfit is not nice, and V was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't even know you existed."
Oh my
1 +
God.
1 is equal to crayfish. What does that have to do with anything? What does if you're going to insult a person, no, but if you think about it, when you see people who are like on the same space. And they're going back and forth. The insults are different. You cannot tell me I'm not doing well. Hello, tell me something else. The only reason V said that to Isilomo is because Isilomo is not as as out there socially as V. Because if we're being very honest, V is a beautiful woman. But I suffered this thing at the Met Gala, and I'm just going to say that for free on TV. I suffered the same issue with there's an inspiration for a dress, but it doesn't quite come out the way you want it. I had that same issue. And to be honest, if I had a choice, I would have probably said, okay, I'm going to wear something else. Sometimes it's not the person wearing the dress, But the person who's making the dress just has a whole other thing going on. Some people just cannot pay attention to detail. It's not an insult. It's just, it's not for you. You're incapable. It's just like infrastructure with buildings. There's some houses, it's perfectly painted. There are some other people, you tell them, oh God, this thing is not straight. They'll tell you, no, it is straight. So it's just the same thing for some designers. They just, with V's outfit, first of all, the cup, for somebody as busty as she is too loose. That's not a fashion malfunction.
So probably it wasn't
that is
properly.
lack of excellence.
Yeah,
all you had to do was fix up
properly.
her bust. You see that thing in the middle? That's a lazy embroidery.
And maybe snatch the waist a bit.
It's a beautiful fabric. That's just some lazy embroidery. So basically, you just had...
she looks like Naomi Campbell. Can you see it? No? Okay. Okay. For me,
I wouldn't blame V. I think V, first of all, she's bodying this pose.
Okay.
But the person who made this outfit...
I don't like the dress.
No, I think it's a very
I just don't
lazy
like
outfit. Like, you just had one job. You just had one job. It's not even a complicated...
She looks really good, actually.
Look at
Face,
the
beat,
panty
really
under.
good.
Let's talk about that.
I don't like the dress.
Look at the little bulge around her groin area. Do you see that? That's not meant to be that bulky. These are very slim lady.
I think it's just not a great
And the
dress.
gloves are maybe too big. Can you see?
I think
They're not
people
fitted.
coming for V need to understand, like I said, there's a huge lackadaisical
like
attitude
V.
when it comes to fashion from some designers. You know, you just don't pay attention. That's what makes the likes of Vicky James and Wisdom stand out for everybody else.
Pay
Their
attention to
craftsmanship.
The fact that
They take
down to
their
the very
time.
lace,
Yes.
they're going to look at it and say,
Every single
this is
stone,
wrong, let's
crystal.
correct it.
Yes.
But there's some designers that they would just say, okay, I'm gonna take this design, so, and they'll now be acting, see, I've suffered in the hands of designers. Don't get me started.
But, Gachi, that is also why, for an event like this, you need your dress and you need your backup dress.
Yes.
Okay, 100%.
You need your dress.
I agree.
You need it back.
And your
Anything can
backup
happen.
dress.
Listen,
Anything
December
can happen.
last year, I was crying my eyes out in my hotel room because for Christmas, Arise News had, curated this special for the morning show, and I had a dress, and my dress was ruined.
Oh no.
I ended up wearing a Wanifuga piece that I
we
bought
love
from
Wanifuga.
Temple News. But
I'm
see,
sure that was nice.
it was beautiful. Hello, it's Wanifuga. So I don't know, fashion is crazy, but Jennifer, this has been amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining me to take a look at these looks.
We had fun.
Obviously, you
I
guys
had
have a
fun.
fave. Nana Akudo.
Oh yes, 100%.
Is that what we're doing?
Let's say Nana.
Yeah.
Let's say
For
Nana.
the culture.
Yes.
For the culture. All right, well, thank you guys for joining me on the show. And I'm looking forward to the next fashion season, which I think will be Fashion Week. What do you think?
Yes.
Hope so.
We hope so.
Hope so,
We're
right?
waiting.
Because I would love to see this level of
can't wait.
star power on a carpet soon. Anyway, we're going to take another break, but stay tuned. Coming up, my guest joins me to wrap up this show. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Arise 360. I'm Kachi Ofi. Unfortunately, my guest Chimezie is running late, but you can catch him on Arise 360 tomorrow. In the meantime, we still have a couple of more looks to run through, and guess who's still with me? My amazing jury, Eni Affair, Momodu joining me now, and Jennifer Olize. So we just wrapped things up with me telling you the tragic stories of my horrible experiences with designers. We can move right on from that and take a look at the next look, which will be Toyin Abraham's look. Yes. What do we think about
Oh my.
Sparkle has suffered in our hand? But I do like it.
So is this another Garden of Time inspired situation?
I mean...
The crystal fall.
Okay. Like that look,
It's Erica Moore.
This nude look has been repeated so many times. Like the crystals with the nude. Have you worn something like that before? The headpiece, I'm not too sure, but I definitely like the planty look for
On
the
her
Garden
hand?
of Time. Yes.
But it's not the Garden of Time at the AMVCA. I don't understand.
I know, but
I saw
everyone
a
is
tweet.
inspired
I hope
by the
we have
Garden
that
of
tweet.
Time. The
Somebody
Met Gala
said,
Garden of Time.
Somebody said that, this AMVCA is giving so much more looks than the Met Gala.
Of course.
You think so? I don't think so.
I do not.
Not this AMVCA, but on a normal day, here in Nigeria, the red carpet gives more life than any Met Gala.
I beg to disagree.
I don't agree personally. I think you say that because we're Nigerian,
Yeah,
so we're biased to our people.
But the level here that the ladies dress up. is to the max.
But here's the question.
And it's always stunning.
What do we define as the max?
The max, there you go.
Is it because of
You
how
go over the top.
extravagant or how sparkly
Or the extra
because, you know,
things
sometimes
that
less
you
is
attach.
more. Because that look that we just saw, I didn't get the chance to say, but my feedback on that look would be like, you have the makings of a really great outfit, but there's too much of it. Strip
like,
some things
attach
back
that
sometimes.
thing. I want to remove that thing.
Strip it.
Like,
the
I want
headpiece
to just,
isn't needed for me.
I wish I could just remove
The
that
necklace?
thing behind. Well, she looks beautiful.
She is a beautiful woman.
Oh my
It's
God.
just, you see, it's a
and
lot
I
of.
love her.
I would always say this, right? For outfits like this, unfortunately, I don't know why we do not have Bimbo Akintala's look here, but I think she was one of my favorite looks on the carpet because she just wore a little black dress and draped a shirt over it.
Oh,
Classic.
I would love
Classic
to see that.
look. Less is more. Like, I don't know.
I do think it's interesting that AMVCA is always like the week after the Met Gala because you can see that the Met Gala always influences
The looks.
the looks, the fashion, the perception.
Very true.
Because there's nothing about AMVCA that necessarily means wear the crazy extravagant outfit. They don't do that at the Oscars or the BAFTAs.
No.
It's like you wear your simple nice dress,
Yeah.
your LBD, your little black dress, you come, you look nice,
Yeah.
get your award and go home. But Nigerians, because we're Nigerians, we gotta...
We go out. Okay,
Gotta
let's
take
take
the
a
action
look
now.
at Iyabo Ojo's outfit. Let's take a look at Iyabo Ojo's outfit.
Okay.
I
Very
promise
similar
you,
to the last one.
they were the same
And
designer.
it's the same thing.
Is it the same designer?
And
No,
even
it's
the
not the same
attachments.
designer. Interestingly, it's not the same designer. This is Mubrick.
Okay, but that brown thing, can we just remove it? Can we just detach it
And
from
again,
the
is this
silver?
another Garden of Time
Can we just
inspired?
detach
It has to be. I just feel like,
Like the brown material is distracting me right now. That's all I can say.
you know, there are two people that are so important in life. A makeup artist and a designer. They can make or mar you.
100%.
And it's so important to speak up when you don't like an outfit.
But sometimes you don't know how it looks and feels until people actually tell you.
Annie, what do you think about this?
I love Iyabo Ojo.
I love Iyabo
She's,
Ojo
are you
too.
kidding? She's the queen, the godmother
mean,
herself. But
yes.
I mean,
Super
Auntie
funny.
Iyabo.
That's my answer. I love her.
Beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Auntie
She's
Iyabo.
gracious.
And I know for a fact that you
she's a
cannot
queen.
tell her, you cannot force her to wear what she doesn't want to wear. And that's on period. If she doesn't like it, she seems like the kind of person I'll be like, zero. But enough said. Let's move over to Tacha. This is the
let's
most
see.
interesting thing I saw from her outfit. See that hat?
Oh my.
I was like, that's a corset.
So again,
Her
this is
dress
another
is
one.
wearing-
Again, are we sure this made it to the carpet? Do we have video
No,
proof?
yeah. This outfit actually made it to the carpet.
It definitely made it to the
It
carpet.
did.
There's proof?
Yes, there's
Kachi,
proof.
there's proof?
There,
I'm just making sure.
There's proof.
I'm just making sure.
it's a corset. She's wearing a corset, and her corset is wearing a corset.
A corset. Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, I think
corset-
that's
Oh, and the
genius.
bag.
I do think
And the bag,
I
look.
her
think
corset
it's
is
genius.
wearing. I think this
And
is
the bag
smart.
is
What did
wearing
I
a
say
corset
20
too.
minutes ago? I said this is the annual corset convention in Lagos. She knows what I'm talking about. She gets it.
3 corsets in one. Look at the purse
This is
too.
a political statement. Is what it is.
It's a protest. Leave us. You know, the irony about this is if you see me anywhere after the show, I will be wearing a corset as well. So I cannot judge the corset convention. They've kind of like just made us a thing with that. Let's quickly take a look at Eyemi Afolayon's outfit. This is Kunle Afolayon's daughter. She was in Aniko Lakpo, and you know she's a budding actress.
I like
Seen it
that.
yet.
I
need
like
to
her
go
in
see
that.
it. She
I
looks great.
intentionally put her. Yeah, she looks
looks great.
amazing. She looks amazing.
This is creative.
Okay.
It's a lot, but it's also not too much. She
Nice.
looks great.
She looks so beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Oh, geez.
I like the dress, but I would just detach that thing on the neck, to be honest. I would
I
detach
don't
it.
agree. For the drama.
Yeah, right?
the
Like just
drama,
give it a
for the
little
drama.
zazz, you know?
Bit of pizzazz.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well,
I
Stan
respect that,
Enze.
though. I respect
Oh, you interviewed him just a couple of days ago. Stan
let's see
Enze is next.
Ooh. Okay, Stan.
Eddie, you're a man, obviously. What's men's fashions like? When, as a man, you know, would you say there's a lot of room to play around the way you would have with
Oh, there's a lot
female-
of room, but you know, men, they get scared very easily and then enter the conversations around masculinity and fashion being considered not the most masculine. So it's always nice to see men that, even if it's just like a little bit out of the box, I'm like, we'll take it. I'm like, we'll take it because it's so easy for men to say, I'm just going to wear my little 3-piece suit and call it a day. That's
Yeah,
what 90%
and you look
of them
great.
do. And they'll still look good, but it's like, I'm bored, you know?
Yeah. So, Stan, we love you, but at least your haircut is giving. You know,
Yeah.
the skin is giving.
And
Let's
the
take a look
face.
at Genoviva Ume. I love her.
Genevieve.
I love her. She
Queen
talked
of the
about this
night.
outfit, right? And she said for her, it was like, you know, she wanted to just dress up, grown-up woman, just stepping out of that shell that, you know, people knew her in. And now she's coming out as, you know, a proper Nollywood.
There's a new era.
A new era.
I like this. You like this one?
I like it, but I don't like it for the AMVCA.
Really?
Yes, I said it.
It's the I said it for me.
chest.
It's the I said it.
Yes.
I think it's a nice AMVCA look.
She's
She's young, you know what I mean? It's fun. It's a fun look
good.
for a young
And it
woman.
seems
Okay.
very, can I be honest, the best is it seems comfortable.
Real, because
She can breathe in it.
it's very functional.
Yeah.
No.
You know, she had this little dance at the beginning with this outfit. Finally, Eniola Ajao. Let's take a look at Eniola Ajao's outfit. You know, she is the filmmaker behind. Remember when Bobrisky was announced the best dressed female? It was at her movie premiere for the Beast of Two Worlds, Ajakaju.
Okay.
And she dressed in a similar fashion.
Actually, this
It's
is-
by Tiana Styling, Tiana
Well, I was
Empire.
gonna, you can tell that
Okay,
it's by
okay.
Tiana. Actually, when the picture came up before they zoomed in on her face, I thought it was Tiana. I was gonna
No,
say,
no,
isn't
no,
this
no, no.
Tiana?
Oh wait, is that her face on
That's
the
her
dress?
face on the dress, yeah.
Oh.
That's her face on the dress.
Oh, but you know, Tiana is extremely creative. Like, she creates very
Yeah, she's
unique
creative.
pieces.
You can't take that away from her.
Yeah, definitely, and she works really hard. I don't
I'm
know
not getting
how
a lot of
to-
words from you guys.
I don't know how
though.
to explain it. Okay, let's remove the picture on the dress.
I'm still digesting it.
Let's
I
remove
I
the picture
agree.
on the
I would
dress.
Yeah,
take away
if we
the
take away
picture.
the
Yeah, let's
faces.
take away the faces.
And maybe the
then-
crown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's take away the crown. too.
Maybe just.
I'm not even necessarily mad at the crown. I think the face, if the
faces
if
on the
if the
dress.
crown wasn't a step too far, the
Yeah.
faces is a step too
Well,
far.
guys, this is as much as we can take. Thank you guys for walking through the entire show with me. Again, Annie, Jennifer, thank you guys so much for being
Thank
like
you for
amazing
having
sports.
us.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, that's Arise 360 today. Join us every weekday at 5 p.m. for the best moments from the world of pop culture. I'm Kachi Ofia. Thank you for watching.